All the mushrooms, yeah. Woodworking. I wish I had a talent. Kinda, I don't know. I'd probably hate it if I did it all the time. Oops. Do I hate streaming? I don't think it's a talent, man. It's luck. A lot of it. Like, there's like a tiny bit of a personality thing, sure, but I don't know, wouldn't argue it's a talent. It's not going to take me very far afterwards. Yeah, there are days I hate streaming. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. For the most part, though, I think it's the best thing I could be doing. The problem is I just don't like working, right? Like I'm just lazy. But if I had to have a job, this one ain't so bad. Who does? People. People like working. That's true, Holly. They like the result of working, as well as the something to do. I mean, that's a big part of it too, right? Like, and also with you. But yeah, I would love streaming if I could just do it when I wanted to and never had to do it. But the thing about that is, someone said just get bigger, which, like, forehead. But the issue, even with that, is you get into, it's super easy to adjust your lifestyle, right? Like, that's the super secret room. So you end up needing to do it more because you know, well, I'm rich now, so I bought a yacht, but now I gotta maintain this yacht, which means I have to continue working to maintain this yacht that I got from getting rich. I bought a big house. I have to pay the bills on this big house, right? Like, I don't know. I don't think there's really a... You'd have to hit a supreme level of big on Twitch, the ninja. Don't buy a yacht. So, like, that's what I did. I mean, you've been here long enough, Testrina. I did that, right? Like, I bought a house. I remodeled it. It was cheap. It was small, but it was nice. It was perfect for me. It was paid off. I didn't have to do shit. My yearly bills would have been like less than $3 grand if I didn't have cable television. And I've never been so depressed in my life. What happened to it? I sold it, bought a bigger house on the mortgage, and I'm back to struggling like the American dream, you know? I don't know how this is gonna work, but we'll try it. Living within your means? Yeah. So that's exactly what I'm talking about, though. Living within your means goes up and down as your means go up and down, right? So as you make more, you buy more, your need gets higher. That's just the way we do. I think I always thought I wanted to just do exactly what I did with streaming and just not have to worry about working. And I think I could get to that point if I was happier with other parts of my life, that I could get to that point of just being like a Walmart greeter 15 hours a week. But I don't know. It's weird to not strive for more. It's very, I don't know, it feels almost unhuman to not strive for more. And I hate that because I always wanted to go against that grain of the idea of success. But the reality is, life gets really fucking boring without a little bit of challenge to it. Think having a child heavily changes that? Maybe. I don't know. There's just things I want, man. I'm at an age, there's things I want in my life. I don't need to do that. I won't. I'd like a bass boat someday. You know? What an expensive toy that is. Try to find purpose. I don't know, man. The motivationally speaker shit just always misses the mark for me. That misses the mark for me. All those fucking sayings, man. Sorry, like find a job you love, you'll never work a day in your life. All that shit is just stuff people people say. I don't buy like any of it for a second, dude. Like, it's just bullshit. It's just bullshit to motivate people. It's nonsense. It sounds cool in theory until you get there and go, oh, like someone's the purpose one. Like, I have a daughter, dude. You want to talk about purpose? Like, and I'm not trying to give you shit, just like the saying you just said. Like, I have the biggest purpose I think a man can have, you know, like, and by say that, like, man as in human can have, which is a child. It doesn't just fix everything, though. If anything, at times it makes it fucking harder. You believe it to be true for a small minority of people? I believe that a small minority of people get big benefits from it, yes. That actually gives them the motivation they need. Yeah, sure. But I'm not looking for a bumper sticker to motivate me to... to find the higher purpose in my life or whatever. What if it's a really good bumper sticker? Maybe. Even if you like job parts you hate, I mean, it's work. Like, it's work. Rents, dude, that's a motivator. Whatever the motivator may be. And, like, there's different motivation there, too, right? Like, there's happiness. It can be stupid shit like boats or hoes or... Sorry, I had to say it. Like, yeah, there's lots of different ways to quantify your motivation. But then you get into, you know, is it just about finding a way to be motivated to go to work or finding a way to also be happy? It's a big balancing act. It's not some one key catchphrase, quote, bumper sticker is gonna make your life perfect. I'm not buying it. And no two lives are the same either, man. Like, this is just spear, yeah. That doesn't do anything, right? Thinks they're one item away from being happy. So like that's, I don't know. That's a little bullshit. Like, I really want a boat. It would make me happy. You want to call that consumerism or the fact that I really enjoy fishing? Like, I'm using this as an example. Because I don't think there's any argument against, or anybody out there who's going to argue against the fact that having a hobby is good for your mental health, good for your free time. Most hobbies cost money. I mean, I agree that, like, infomercials are trying to convince you that this fucking blender is going to be the savior of your life, but can't you fish off the dock kayak? Sure, but not the same type of fishing. No. And a kayak still is a boat. It still costs money. That's still consuming something. So you're deciding where this consumerism line is. Have you been in a $199 kayak? Right, exactly. So, like, to you, that's consumerism. To me, that's just, like, simple wants in your life to enjoy your hobby more. I 100% disagree that that's consumerism. Yeah, I agree. That's where I would say consumerism is. Where I buy a new boat every single year because it's got a slightly upgraded feature or because I like the look of it. I have a boat. I'm fine. I don't actually need another boat or have any desire to get another. Well, like, sure, that desire's there, but so that's exactly it, right? Like, I have a boat. I'm not buying another one. I'm going to continue to look at boats and go, ooh, pretty. That's consumerism. I'm not actively going out and buying them, though. Would I if I had the money? I would own 3 boats if I had an endless amount of money, yeah. Nope, 4. 4 boats. Maybe 5. Stationed at how many places? The majority of them would be on trailers. 1 would be stationed on Lake Michigan. Maybe 2. Infinite amount of money, 2 would be stationed on Lake Michigan. Because, yeah, you get into that too, right? Like, you can't take this... I can't take my pontoon boat on Lake Michigan. I mean, I can, but I don't want to die. But I can't take a cabin cruiser from Lake Michigan out on my 80-acre lake that I live on. Again, I can, but I don't want to die. Some hillbilly would shoot at me for doing that. All for fishing or any for whitewater. None for whitewater, but some for big water. I'd like a sailboat someday in my life. So I always tell Alice the minute she turns 18, I'm moving onto a boat. And then she yells at me and says, I'm not moving out. To which I respond, then we're living on a boat. Oh, fuck, that sucks. We have a boat cult? No, I don't want that. I want to come ashore. Should you go in order? So if you want to get this, you're like $50 in, man. It's a big investment. If you can afford it, probably might as well get this. What's this one do? That lets me get Godroom's at. No, what? I don't know what that one does. Yacht clubs are a boat cult. Most yacht clubs are just a place to park your boat. Like, I was part of a yacht club in my teens for years with friends, and we never engaged with the people around us except like, hi. Tears up? It is God Room's unique devil deals. How would you get that without being in a God Room? It must... I guess you could get it from like Red Key and stuff. Sack Room, yeah. Unlikely to get it without a God Room though. And then it's really weird to get once you're already in a God Room, I would say. The trinket's giving me the Bethany Wisps. Or the Book of Virtues Wisps. I think the item says Bethany, even though that's not something she gets. That's something her book does. Or the book does. Could be anything. So good at red key. Mahoram, thank you for the 20 months. I think the one that people, to me, are the weirdest about is, like, a big house. I think that's the one where I don't get it more than anything. That's just work. Like, that's just work outside of work. Now you got this big-ass house you gotta deal with. Supercar? Oh, yeah. I don't get supercars either. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm lying to you. There's some classic cars I would really like. Nah, I get that one. But again, like, within reason, I guess. I wouldn't buy a $100,000 classic car. And I would definitely not buy a $500,000 supercar. But so that one's, now you're making me think about all my feelings here. Because I feel that way about high-end clothes too. Like, I could not imagine spending $1,000 on a pair of sweatpants. But I guess if you got the same emotional response that I do over like a tubbed out 32 Ford, you know. You have a 69 Camaro. I have a 69 Grand Prix that is not put together. My dad gave me the 69 Grand Prix, and he didn't like tell me why, but it's it's apparently it was for his ex-wife that he had like just split up with. So now I just have this car that has like weird energy for him, and I kind of hate it. Sell it, but like then I'd feel so I need to just be on. I should just ask him about it. Like, what do you want me to do with this fucking car? I gave it to Alice actually, so I guess I'd have to ask her now. For parts, I mean, I might. I already get discounts to like Lane Goldskis because Lane's really close by and I've known him for years. I might, but I like the guys at Lane. Alice owns two cars. Yeah, she has a 69 Grand Prix and a 1984 Pinto station wagon. And I'm absolutely going to make her drive the Pinto as her first car. Because it's super cute. Does this money even persist? I don't know that it does. Do I work on cars? No, not really. My dad did. My dad was a mechanic for most of my life. And then it was auto, and then he got into motorcycles. I mean, I can do, like, stuff. So, compared to the people in my life, I feel like I have zero car knowledge. But then anytime I talk to somebody like outside of my inner circle, I'm like, oh, I know a lot about cars compared to the average Joe. But I feel that way about most, like, general labor skills. I don't know, I'm always shocked at the amount of adult men that just, like, don't know the difference between, like, a wrench and pliers. Not that I'm shaming anyone for it, just surprised that they weren't forced to learn it like I was as a child. What kind of headlight fluid should you use? I use premium gas as my headlight fluid. Just fill her up. I didn't take shop in school. We didn't have it. How do you screw in a nail? Use your penis. Oh wait, I was already in there, idiot. I'm looking for something I've already been in. I was waiting on this light, but it's taken forever to get here. No. I didn't realize I was that far over. Battery doesn't let you back out. You're technically, the only way you can get out now is a fool or a car teleport card. Run is still okay, maybe, depending. Yeah. Oh no, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. That sucks to ruin the run over that. Man, I just wasn't paying attention. I didn't think we were that far over. Shop is the only thing that can save us now. Can't go to the destination I want to go to. That's how the run is ruined. Or the destination I need to go to get my last unlock with this character. It's alright, we'll just play this character all night. Victory laps don't work for achievements. They re-added I am error looping into the game. Really? It's good. I'm glad they did. I guess that's all I can say. I'm glad they did. Read the second part, but only on the delirium floor. So they probably didn't add it back in, then they probably just fucked it up. Yeah. I was actually going to be proud of them for like adding back something that's fun and doesn't fuck the game, but... I'll never understand the removal of that one. That was, like, there's no argument there for me besides it was done out of spite. It had no impact on actual gameplay. It was just something fun you could do after the fact, after you already beat the game. It's the tarot card pouch or whatever. Makes the cards have upgraded effects. I disagree. I think Tainted Azazel is one of the better Tainted characters. But I like simpler characters, not all the gimmicks. Hey, I can actually sneeze now. Oh, but my run is over, right? Piss. Tainted Eden is amusing? Yeah, see, like, I won't play Tainted Eden. I just... That's the least interesting concept to me. The rest of them are not that bad. I can tolerate, but Tainted Eden is just a no for me, sir. Fuck. I guess I'll go kill something for the sake of doing it. I think Tainted Eden already was a challenge once. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like I had done it before. No, I literally only needed the new mom and fucked it up with my red key. Yeah, what does happen if you IM error this floor? Double items, huh? I don't think I get anything out of either of them. Nope. I just want to see what this looks like. I just have a spear and a sword, huh? Alright. Oh, will it not let me get it? Just can't get IM error on this floor? Because there's nowhere for you to go? Bomb, you think it might have been a secret room way over there? I thought there was a maps though, like the Delirium one or something that you couldn't. God damn it. The one time you fucking go out early. You can't Delirium nor this one. Yeah, I figured. But I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, that's the wall. The end of the road, and it's not a bomb thing, it's just you can't error this one. There's nowhere for you to go.
It's gone. Just get over it.
You mean it's gone? How can you have spent our savings?
Pokemon cards aren't cheap, Maggie. A lot of light bulbs, yeah. Sometimes we don't touch them. Gotta touch all the bulbs. No, that doesn't work with trinkets, right? Trinkets are always in the pool forever. It's just fucking random. Back in my day, there were like 3 trinkets. Down. Oh, if you do seeing it but not opening it, makes it not cycle. That makes sense, actually. I feel like that adds up with what I've experienced as well.
He's self-destructive and disturbed, just like his father. Look at who he has to look up to. You're drunk again, aren't you?
Shut up!
I was reading chat.
Shut up! Just keep pushing me like this. Leave
Who the fuck are you guys?
We'll be fine without you.
Yeah, I think the voice lines are whatever. Like, if this is what you wanted your game to be, I just wish they weren't on every run. Yeah. Or just even the first one. Do you really need to hear it again after the first one? Edmund wanted to turn him off if he runs. It's a very weird one for me. As someone who has been playing Isaac a long time, I'm shocked to see how much the story has developed. It was always kind of the opposite of what Edmund said. Which was kind of just interpret it however you want. Bunch of endings contradict each other. Do they contradict each other, or are they just alternate endings? I don't actually know. I don't actually keep up with them. Apparently, this ending you're supposed to interpret as he's dying. I've seen some wild theories. I've seen it's God talking to Isaac. He's dying, and it's like him hallucinating in the chest before he dies that his dad is there. This ending invalidates the rest. Okay, I don't know. It's all too deep for me. But I like the amount of people that just think it's all just a story he was telling his dad.
You need to confess your sins.
Yeah, I always thought that was kind of how he always said too. Like, it wasn't supposed to be a clear-cut story. but now it feels very straightforward here.
Pray for your salvation. Come, pray with us, Azazel.
And all of them are wild. If you care, I know that Edmund has said this isn't a happy ending. In his mind, he did not, if he even wrote it, I don't know, that this is not a happy ending. So it is therefore that Isaac is at least dying. Why is Pluto in the planetarium? Because, you know, some people didn't get the memo on Pluto. His favorite planetarium item is Jupiter. Is that the farty one? It's the fart one? I mean, probably. Pluto's a dwarf planet now? I can't even confirm or deny if Pluto is real. They haven't visited it in Stargate, so, like... Pluto's very much real. Debatable. I thought it was ending. I did. It's okay. I mean, it's not as good now without O'Neill. I'm almost done. I've only got a handful of episodes left, I think. It's okay. It definitely fell off a bit. Gonna watch Atlantis, though. See where that takes me. Under the sea, hopefully. Under the sea. Don't I have like 5 series on? I don't know. I have Atlantis, that's for sure. Is that actually faster? I can't tell. No. Became like a god? No, he just ascended to a higher plane of existence. But then he descended. And then he ascended again and descended again. It's crowded. I swear I had charged that up. Spinning keeps me from blowing myself up, which is nice. Smack that ass. I mean, Lord, like you're fucking splitting hairs there, dude. That's like saying getting sent back from heaven at the pearly gates isn't going to heaven. I don't know. He died twice. There, if that makes you feel better, he died twice. He's okay. This is just a little crowded. It's a little hard to get through that fire. This one, like, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Subs and stuff. I love you. See you probably tomorrow.